I should have known better. But when you've just moved to a new city with nothing but a futon and student debt, free couch U-Haul calls your name like a siren. The Craigslist post had a single low-res photo, a battered floral print sofa sitting on a cracked porch. The caption in all caps, "Take IT before midnight." The address was only 10 minutes away. I got there at 11:37 p.m. The neighborhood was so empty, the wind whistled down the street like it was warning me off. The porch light was out, but the couch sat exactly as pictured, weirdly clean for its age, except for a strange dark stain on one armrest. I knocked, half expecting someone to peer through the curtain and tell me it was already taken, but the house was silent. In the lamplight, I noticed a handwritten note on the seat cushion. Do not sit until home. The street was so dead, I just wanted to get out of there. I hauled the couch onto my truck and sped off. When I got home, I dragged it inside and, exhausted, flopped down. The room went instantly cold. Something jabbed my thigh. No, a tiny, ancient brass key wedged in the upholstery. I turned it in my hand, and the room seemed to tilt. Suddenly, I was no longer alone. A voice, thin and frantic, whispered directly into my ear. Thank you. I've been waiting to get out. The temperature plunged. My phone flickered with static, then died. My own reflection in the TV screen behind me warped. My face was wrong, wide-eyed, grinning, unblinking. I tried to stand, but my body wouldn't listen. I was rooted, paralyzed. The voice, my own, but twisted, laughed and said, "You read the ad, right? No one's ever claimed the key before." I watched, helpless, as my limbs moved without my will. I stood, walked to the bathroom, and grinned in the mirror with the mouth that was no longer mine. My hands typed a new Craigslist listing on my phone, smiling. Unable to stop. Free couch, U-Haul. Take IT before midnight.
I needed the money. The ad was posted an hour ago. Help move $100 cash. Basement apartment. Free truck, no questions. There was no phone number, only an address and an urgency that felt weirdly personal, as if the post was aimed at me. When I arrived, the old brownstone looked deserted except for a single light glowing in the basement window. I knocked. The door creaked open by itself. Hello, I called. No answer, just a spiral of cold air pulling me down the stairs. The basement reeked of bleach and something sweet and rotten. A woman stepped from the shadows. She was pale, thin, with deep-set eyes that never blinked. She thrust a bundle of bedsheets into my arms. "Take these to the truck," she said. Her voice was soft, desperate. "And please, whatever you do, don't look inside." The sheets were heavy, too heavy, and as I shifted them, something inside rolled and thudded. Panic surged, but she pressed cash into my hand. "No questions, please, it has to be done before sunrise." I tried to leave, but the door slammed shut behind me. My phone buzzed a new Craigslist notification, same ad, but now my name was in the title. Help moving urgent, my name, must have truck. I dumped the bundle into the truck bed, heart pounding. A trickle of dark red pooled on the tailgate. The streetlights flickered, then died, leaving me alone in the dark with the thing in my truck. From the house, the woman watched from the window, her eyes wide with silent pleading or warning. That night I dumped the bundle in a dumpster miles from home. I never slept again without seeing those eyes in my dreams or feeling the sticky, unnatural weight of the bundle every time I closed my hands. 3 nights later, my phone buzzed at 3:17 a.m. another Craigslist alert. This time, the ad simply read, "Help burying $100, must have shovel, nitrogen monoxide questions." And the address was my own. It was a throwaway Craigslist ad, "Help find my son. Last seen near Old Pine Woods, will pay $500, please." My sister had vanished years ago, and sometimes I searched Craigslist for her name, half hopeful, half afraid. This post felt different, raw, desperate, hand-typed at 3:02. I met the poster. A hollow-eyed man named Mr. Driscoll in the empty lot at the edge of the woods. He shoved a battered Polaroid into my hand. A boy, maybe 9, pale and unsmiling, standing just inside the tree line. I need someone who isn't afraid to go in after dark. There's something in there with him. You need to bring him back before sunrise or he'll be lost forever. The woods swallowed the flashlight beams. As I walked, the silence was absolute, except for the growing sense of being watched. Polaroids hung from branches like rotting leaves. Each one showed the boy always at the edge of shadow, always a little less human. First pale, then blurred, then just a pair of eyes in the darkness. I called the boy's name. The forest echoed it back, but twisted my own voice, warped and desperate. A shape flickered behind the trees. I chased it, stumbling until I found a clearing. Dozens of Craigslist missing posters nailed to the trunks. All with my own face. Behind me, footsteps, the boy, but not a boy-something wearing his shape. Eyes black, mouth split ear to ear. "You shouldn't have come," he whispered in my voice. When I ran, the forest itself shifted, funneling me back to the edge. Mr. Driscoll waited, holding out another Polaroid. This time it was me in the frame, standing in the trees, eyes vacant, mouth open in a silent scream. I fled, never looking back. But that night someone posted a Craigslist ad under my name. "Lost in old pine woods? If you see me, don't follow. Please."